confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
After 4 minutes is number 19.
Real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. This looks promising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Brahim Diaz running with the ball. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's En-Nesyri. Now it's Ben Seguir. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ben Seguir. And here's En-Nesyri. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And Aguirre. And it's Diaz. Now, can he find a finish? He's in space and looking for options. And here's a corner. Really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out wide. Mazraoui is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Amrabat. Aguirre. Hakimi. He's in a good... En-Nesyri! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They can spring out of defence. Morocco are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be 1 minute added time.
En-Nesyri. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Morocco have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Hakimi. And it's made its way to him. And he's had a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Messina. Amrabat. Morocco are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now Ben Seguir. Hakimi. And now the breakaway. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Now it's Ben Seguir. That's an imaginative pass. Brahim Diaz looking sharp there. Aguirre. Amrabat. And Aguirre. Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the ball in. He's in a great position here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 10.
Morocco
Brahim Diaz.
can now introduce
Number
the first of
4,
their substitutes.
Amrabat. Coming on the field. Number 11.
Keep calm
Number
and carry
24.
on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter.
And a chance! Into the pieces! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ben Seguir. Substitution for Morocco. Number 8. Coming on
The
to
changes
replace
there in
him
quick
is
succession.
Well,
number
for me, this was
14.
the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes
There will
when
be 3
the body
minutes
becomes
at a
tired, the
time.
brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Morocco could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 13. Ben Seguir. Coming on the field is number 21.
And the referee brings it to a close. Morocco are able to take all 3 points on day one, and they look the business in doing so. What more could one ask for? Emisiri voted man of the match, and
So
deservedly
there it is,
so.
everyone. Now big up for our players.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.
So a genuine sense of drama
Hello,
here,
everybody,
a pivotal
and
game,
welcome to today's
offering the
match.
chance to seal progress from the group
Morocco
stage
against
and an
Mali.
opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Morocco are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
The action has already started. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And it's Mazraoui. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Amrabat. And it's Amrabat. Ben Seguir. A win here so important to their ambitions. Thinks about the shot. Real chance! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 13, Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries a measured ball, and he was alert to it. Ben Seguir does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can they get him in the city? Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's really well played. It's just the type of...
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised.
That's the first half.
Hence their position.
Let's hope
they can
for more
afford
of
to
the
be
same.
a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Morocco leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.